the same thing, but it's totally different from one to another. So let's say you meet with your parents, right? Maybe your mother just watched interesting news or something, so she was laughing. Then you wake up in the morning, you meet with your mom, and say, "Oh, she's happy. Maybe she's going to give me a little bit of money or something." But actually, she was just smiling or laughing because of the news. But if you, from your eyes, it's a totally different thing. Maybe she's so happy. Yes. So the perception, the way you look, that causes the suffering. The other way around. Somebody was having maybe a stomach ache, so he's so. Being a bodhisattva is some people explain very difficult to do, but in the Mahayana traditions, to become a bodhisattva is one way, is easiest way, is to know self. Know self? Know self. Know self. Self. Especially at the age of your around, say 16, 18 to 20, maybe on this level, you start to establish your ego, yourself. This is me, and I am different from you. And that is very healthy way of growing. But if this me gets too strong, it's a division between you and other people, or whatever the economic situation. I work hard, I make more money, I become rich. That's fine. But most of the time, if you the only one become rich, it goes back to suffering, because you are not living all by yourself in your society. That's non-self in this world. The Buddhist way of looking at the entire world is all energy, all things, all living beings, non-living beings affecting each other. So it is good you are working very hard, but you have to think about others, because you are thinking and you're growing your ego, then you have to grow more to become selflessness. Your past life, and also you go into your next life. And we think the most important time is now. If you can clean up your mind, then what will come is very clear. A clear phenomenon, as I mentioned here, consciousness. If you have a clear mind, all you get is a clear things, mentally, physically, and all the conditions. So that's why we like to be awakened to, in this situation, if you like to live in a happy place, then you should have a happy feeling all the time. Even though you are on the freeway, you are was riding on a horse, and he fell out of the horse, and he broke the leg, and came back to home, and his mom said, "Oh, you are too bad. So unlucky you broke your leg." And he goes, "Well, I might be lucky someday." And the next day, there was a war started. And a military guy came, I need your son to be out in the field. Then, the mom will say, "Oh, my son just broke his leg. He can't go out." You see? The situations. Just like that. You can't decide, or you can't see the phenomenon as it is right now. The phenomenon changes, and you can't just look at the one angle. Or if you see the sufferer, look at the sufferer. what is this all about? Because Buddhist basic teaching is everything changes. From now on, you may have a suffering in your life. Change. And meantime, you try to see what is this suffering is all about. When usually people, when you are analyzing your mind, your suffering, it's already suffering is leaving. So just don't react so much about evil. One arrow that could be happen. Just one second. Okay, but second arrow you should not receive. That's what the Buddha said. You might get one arrow, but do not get second arrow. I mean, first suffering you might get, but do not repeat the suffering again. That will finish my today. I work for Arkina, just across the campus, from the campus.
Oh,
yep.
Here.
And I've been here for last 2 years, and we'll be having a Vesak together with you in May. Looking forward to enjoy. And maybe you can take a picture together. Yes?
Yoshizawa.
Which is a prayer to benefit those who were not able to attend today to hear the Dharma. It's totally optional, so if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But if you want to do it, put your hands together like so, and repeat with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
May these merits extend universally to all, so that we, with all living beings, together accomplish the Buddha way.
Thank you.